to start over, right? How to start over without looking crazy. Okay, real quick. So, when we talk about starting over, obviously, it's a very scary thing. A lot of people, think starting over is literally something that you do when you've run out of something or when you're super, super like, when you've kind of hit a brick wall, if you will, right? But starting over can also look like looking at the market, looking at the world, looking at where things are going, and just deciding to do different things. However, it is the same formula. It's the same formula. I've told people this too. The same way that you would have bills in, if you can remember, and if those some of y'all are probably too young to remember, and just think about, kind of think back a little bit. But if you were in 20 or if you were in 2006, 2007, okay? If you were in business in 220, what is it, 2019, this should be the year where you behave as if you were back in those 2 years, in those time spans, to prepare for what is quote unquote coming. Okay. When I say quote unquote what's coming, I'm not talking about from a doomsday standpoint, but I am talking about collapse standpoint. Because anything that collapses something has to be built back up. Like I said, I need to hurry up and get to the house because um my phone is going dead. But I want you to build up as if you were back in those days. Okay. Um, and it's no shade. It's nothing wrong. What you see is feedback. Okay. But this is how you need to build relationships. You need to get in front of people that you wish you would have got in front of in 2019. You need to get in front of people that you wish you would have got in front of in 2020. Right? What does that mean? That means you get to start over from the highest standpoint as your higher self, as your oversoul, as God would have wanted you to do it even in the first place. Okay? Even if it was some things that you wish you would have done differently, you do it this time. I just wrote an article. I want y'all to go and look at it. It's called How to Start Over. You need to start rewiring your brain. This is not for play. This is not for kicks and giggles. This is for real. Um, Congratulations to the new soul reader that we have to subscribe on, on our paid tiers. $19 a month. You guys need to come on in because the masterclass is starting in October. So get your booties on in. And then there's frameworks and things like that I share in those paid articles. We're moving on. Everything that I said I need to do now, I'm going to do it. That includes when I say I'm moving out of the country, I mean that. All the things that I'm preparing to do for 2026, it starts now. I was going to renew my lease. I'm not renewing my lease. I said, no, what's the use of doing that when I'm going to go? Okay. Starting over starts with making the decision to start over. And stop being afraid to do whatever it is that you say you are going to do. Start building relationships. Email people. Follow up. Stop getting in your own way. And make things happen. Lose the weight. Get in shape. Drink more water. Take your vitamins. Do what it is you say you were going to do. How to start over. How to start over. You start over by deciding to just start over. Making a decision. I'm not going out of the country anytime soon, but we prepare, right? My daughter doesn't graduate until May. So I'm here until May of next year, but we're stacking. We're moving to a place where we can really free up energy and we're going to shift. I'm going to shift. She's going to college. So we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we have to do. You need to get into my $18 a month. That's a drop in the bucket. Some of y'all playing. $19 a month. It's no contract. Y'all need help. Some of y'all really need help. And we're going on. We building it up and we're going on. All right? Love y'all. Have a blessed rest of your night. Start over.